Hello everyone, this is Lair with Blue Television Games, and welcome to Mega Maker. Today we're going to be taking a look at this brand new game from some indie developers that basically seeks to apply the Super Mario Maker formula to the Mega Man series. It's a really cool idea, it's a very robust tool, and the complete game launches for free on July the 15th for PC. It'll run on just about any PC, and it's absolutely free, and we think it's going to be huge. So we're super excited to show you this before release. We're going to start today by taking a look at the built-in level editor and the tutorial that comes packed into the game to teach you how it all works.
Hello there! You're here to create your own levels, I assume. Then you've come to the right place. I've used this editor to create my award-winning stages for years. Allow me to teach you the ins and outs of the stage editor so you can give that pesky Mega Man a run for his money. And who knows, maybe one day you'll be able to match the great Dr. Wily. Though needless to say, that will be a real challenge.
Hey now, that's not a good way to motivate them, is it?
Light? What are you doing here?
Just thought I'd help you enlighten them about the editor. 2 heads are better than 1, right? Or is this one of your evil schemes?
Of course not. Why would it be?
Great! Let's get this ball rolling then, shall we?
Yeah, whatever. First of all, we should probably create some terrain that Mega Man can traverse. Watching him fall to his doom is fun and all, but that wouldn't be satisfying, would it? Hold the left mouse button to place terrain in the level. Go nuts. Oh, and make sure to press the green check mark once you're finished.
Hold the left mouse button to place terrain. So you can't see my cursor, but you can see how I'm placing blocks here. We'll try and make something that looks kind of serviceable. Maybe some pillars would be good. Ooh, I like the tiny pillars. Let's do tiny pillars. That's perfect. Looking good, though the stage looks pretty empty. At the moment.
You're right. It's time to play some of my ingenious robots. Do you see that blue bar at the top of the screen? There, you can select all kinds of stuff to place in the level, such as terrain, enemies, and stage hazards. Since we want to place enemies, select the enemies category and place some in the level.
Okay. So, whatever this thing is, throw one of these down. Maybe put another one down. Okay.
Much better.
Definitely. However, make sure not to overuse enemies in your level. A challenge every now and then is fine, but if you want to keep things fun, use them with care.
Way to ruin my fun.
This is not about your fun, Wily. It's about the player's fun.
I guess. Moving on. Only using these met enemies gets old after a little while. Luckily, I made sure you have a lot more robots at your disposal. Once you've selected a category in the blue bar at the top, you can open its dedicated menu. Simply click the category icon again to open this menu, which allows you to choose from lots of different assets. Why don't you see for yourself? Try placing a different kind of enemy in the level.
Okay, so we got... Okay, these are enemies from Mega Man 1, 2... let's just throw one of these. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I don't know what any of these do, but this thing looks cool. Let's just put one of these down, and it's linked to this for some reason, so I guess put another one. Okay, good to go. That's a great selection of enemies you have there, Wily. Oh, I bet it isn't. You put a lot of effort into this, didn't you?
Thank you, but this is just the beginning. As I said before, the stage editor allows for a lot more than just terrain and enemies. If we go back to our blue bar, we can see that there's a level objects category on the right of the enemies category. This category holds a variety of objects, such as energy pickups, checkpoints, and stage gimmicks.
Speaking of energy pickups and checkpoints, these can be a great way of rewarding a player for completing a tough section.
Don't use them too much, though, otherwise you may just make it too easy for that blue bomber.
Why don't you place an object in the level?
Remember, click the category icon to select that category, and click it again to choose a different object.
Okay, so we've got big health, big energy, tiny energy, 1-ups, and then energy tanks and health tanks, I guess. I don't really know Mega Man items that well, but we'll learn. General, we've got a whole bunch of stuff in here. That's a checkpoint, I know. Maybe water, some electric looking thing. I don't know what any of these are. We'll figure it out later, though. A lot of testing. Looks like there are plenty of items in here for us to kind of explore. Hey, these look like platforms. Somebody asked me earlier if falling platforms were in the game, so maybe we'll put one of these things in and see what it does. Okay. Yeah, I guess just put 3 of those down and see what happens.
Not bad. This level is coming along nicely.
Be careful with stage gimmicks, though. A good level always introduces them in a safe environment before challenging the player with them. You don't want to cause unfair deaths.
Either way, the level feels a bit plain, don't you think, Light?
Maybe if the level had some kind of background.
I've got you covered. The very left category on the top bar is the Backgrounds category. Here you can select any background to make your level look prettier. Go ahead, try placing one in your level.
Okay. Wow, a ton of backgrounds. If you're familiar with Super Mario Maker, you know that there are very few themes to actually choose from. And there's a lot here. Let's just test some of these, I guess. Let's see what this looks like. This blue-looking brick thing, maybe? Okay. Oh, yeah, it looks cool. Let's see what else there is. We've got red bricks. We'll try those. Ooh, I like that. But the enemies are kind of red, so maybe we'll switch it up. Got like a city theme. Wow, these are so cool. I can't wait to see what people make with this. Kind of a mountain theme with city in the background. Is that a snowy mountain, I guess? Forest. Ooh, I like the forest. Okay, we're sticking with that. That looks much better. Amazing how such a simple detail can add so much to the level.
Before we move on, there's something I haven't yet mentioned about the tiles category. Aside from terrain, this category is also home to ladders and death spikes. And between you and me, make sure to place as many death spikes as possible. Anything to give that Mega Man a hard time.
Wily, you know very well that death spikes should be used with caution. Using them carelessly can make a level too frustrating for its own good.
You and your fair level design. Whatever, just place some ladders or spikes so we can move on.
Okay. Ladders are... They're spikes, ladders. We have a ton of choices here in spikes and ladders. I believe spikes are a one-hit kill in Mega Man games, so spikes are going to be kind of tough. I'm just going to put one down just to have it there. This is an awful level. I would not want to play this. Then we'll throw a ladder in here. Ooh, we can put the ladder up here maybe on this platform and kind of force the player up into the next screen. See how that works. Okay.
That'll do. Not enough death spikes, in my opinion, though.
Wily, I thought you'd stop this.
Fine, fine.
Also, I don't see Mega Man anywhere in this level.
Right. To place him in the level, select the Mega Man icon on the top bar and find a good spawn point.
Okay, so this is like Mario Maker. We take Mega Man, we can place him wherever we want. I think if we place him up in the air, he'll actually fall down onto this platform, so we'll do that. And then we can also change the direction he's facing.
With that out of the way, it's time to expand our level. So far, we've only worked on a single screen, but of course, my editor can do way more than that. You have several ways to move the camera. You can use the arrow keys on your keyboard, you can use the W, A, S, and D keys, or you can hold the middle mouse button and move the mouse. Try it out.
Okay, so we can move up if we want to. I think we'll probably try to make this vertical since we put our ladder in.
There you go. You may have noticed that these new screens are darker than the old screen. That's because these screens are still empty. Let's fix that by placing some terrain there.
Okay, we'll finish out our ladder, I guess. Okay, that's selected. There we go. And then put in some floor. Let's see, we'll just try out something. That looks cool, let's use that. Okay. Not bad, but I've noticed that there's a weird icon between the screens. What is this for, Wiley?
Glad you asked. This icon shows whether or not these sections are connected. If the sections are connected, the camera doesn't stop at the border between the sections. If the sections are not connected, the camera stops at the border, and when Mega Man touches the border, he'll undergo a screen transition. By default, sections are connected horizontally, but not vertically. Why don't you mess around with them?
Connect or disconnect sections by pressing the icons on the borders. Okay, so click, and that's disconnected, that's connected. So we'll make it disconnected so it transitions up into that area. And that'll probably be good for a boss fight.
Great! One thing to note is that in order to undergo an upward screen transition, Mega Man must be climbing a ladder.
Okay.
Keep that in mind when designing your levels.
It seems we're making quite some progress on this level.
Yes, but even if you're a brilliant level designer like me, you don't always get everything right the first time. If you ever want to delete an object you've placed, simply hold the right mouse button when your cursor is on said object. Keep in mind that in order to remove backgrounds, you need to have the backgrounds category selected. Last but definitely not least, it's time to end your level with a boss. I've included several of my brilliant inventions for you to pick from.
Way to overcredit yourself there. Should I remind you that some of these are created by Cossack, myself, and even scientists from around the globe?
As if anyone would pick those inferior models. If you for some reason do not want to include a boss in your level, I've also included party balls and energy elements as alternatives.
I also recommend having a separate screen for your boss, as this would allow for a fair robot-to-robot battle.
Yes, nothing can beat a true boss arena. I've also included boss doors to further increase this effect. Place them on section borders for the biggest effect. And if you want to change your boss's weaknesses or change other settings, click on the boss and click on the gear that appears above it. Why don't you create a boss arena now?
Okie dokie. We can scroll up now, so we'll get pretty much all of the screen here. Yeah, it's starting to look okay. I don't really know what I'm doing yet, but I'm having a lot of fun trying out all these environments and stuff. So we have a basic arena shape. Now we get to pick a boss. Mega Man 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. It looks like we have different boss types from each game. And we also have boss doors from each game. We'll just pick this guy. I'm not really sure what his deal is. Let's see, weakness 1, primary weakness, weakness 2, secondary. Oh, okay, so we can set which weapons he's weak to. So we'll make the Mega Buster his primary weakness. Whoops. Okay, and then I guess we can't set secondary weakness yet because we don't have any other attacks for Mega Man. Here's the music that we set for the boss theme. That's pretty cool. There's plenty of music here to choose from. Okay, Wily Boss, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so there's a good selection of boss themes. We'll use that one. I like that. Great! Does that mean we're finished, Wily?
Almost. As you may have already noticed, there are 3 more icons at the very left of the top bar. The gear on the very left opens the settings menu. Here you can change several settings, such as your level's name, buster charging, sliding, and even the background color of your level. Why don't you try it out?
Okay. Enable sliding, enable charge shots. Oh, you can change which game's charge shot you want between 4, 5, and 6. We'll just leave it on 6 for now. I don't really know what the difference is. Background colors. Black probably looks best for this. Maybe we can use like a dark gray. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Okay. I think that looks pretty good. I mean, it's kind of high contrast, so you can see what's going on. And then lastly, I just need to name the level LAIRS first level. Perfect. Simple. Okay. Now what?
All right, let's move on to the second icon, the weapons menu. Here, you can choose which special weapons Mega Man is allowed to use in your level. You have a lot of freedom here, so you can go as crazy as you want. Keep in mind that the first weapon has infinite ammo, which you can use to build stages around a certain weapon. Try changing some of your weapons of your choice.
Okay, so we've got the Mega Buster. We can equip other weapons. Mega Man 1 weapons. Let's see, 2, 3. Well, I want Mega Man to have the snake, so I'll give him the snake. And then we'll give him cutter. Could just give him like as many as we can. And P-shot. That's W Storm. I don't know what any of these do. We'll just give him those and call that good enough.
We're almost there. Only one icon to go. The third icon opens the music menu. Here, you can listen to several tracks and choose which ones you want to play in your level. Give them a try and pick your favorites.
Okay, Gutsman. Wily stage. Huh. Neat. There's a lot of music to choose from here. A lot of music. The boss music selection was a little bit smaller than this, but there's plenty of music to choose for actual full levels. I like that one. Cool. There you go. I assume we're finished then, Wily.
Pretty much. All that's left is to save your level. Click the save icon on the bottom left to do so.
Okie dokie. Level saved.
We're all set. To play your level, click the green play button on the bottom left.
Okay. There's that one spike. Oh, these platforms move on their own. Okay. So, here we go. Huh, get off the ladder. Okay. I'm not very good at Mega Man, but that was working out. Let's try snakes. Oh no, I fell! Oh no! Everything's falling apart. No! I can't go back up for some reason. Okay. Pretty sure I'm gonna die. Go snakes, go! Go snakes, go! Yeah, I'm dead. Okay, well, let's try it again. Alright, back up we go. Let's start with snakes? Yeah, let's try snakes. Wait a second, I made his weakness my regular buster, so let's just use that. And I can charge it. I forgot about being able to charge it, too. Perfect. That was super duper easy, just the way I like it. Ooh, and we get a little pose at the end? Stylish.
Look at that! You've just created your own level. That wasn't so bad, was it?
Doesn't seem like it. Thank you for letting other people use your editor, Wily. It's very kind of you to give them such a fun and powerful tool.
You're very welcome. Anything to give Mega Man some well-deserved trouble.
What was that?
Nothing. Nothing. Either way, that wraps up this tutorial. Go ahead and show the world your level design skills.
We're looking forward to seeing what you come up with. And that is Mega Maker for the PC, coming out this Saturday, July the 15th. It's going to be totally free, and it'll probably run on just about any PC, and Darby and I cannot wait to play your levels and do some Mega Maker level showcases when it releases. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. Have a great day. For more on indie games and more Mega Maker, stay tuned to BTG.